Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Meizu Pop Tw50s. So these were sent out to me from GearBest for me to review. So as always, I'll drop a link to the GearBest website for this product in the description below. So the Meizu Pop Tw50s are true wireless sports Bluetooth earphones. They cost around $100, and for this price you'll get a bunch of modern day features. So now I own another pair of Bluetooth earphones from Meizu. They are the Ep52s, and they are actually one of my favorite pairs of Bluetooth earphones. So when I heard about the Tw50s that were going to be released, I quickly jumped on that wagon and asked GearBest to send these out to me. Anyway, let's get started. Now, starting first with the sound, so assuming you are using a good fitting pair of ear tips, you're going to hear a nice punchy bass, but I did notice that on lower bitrate songs, the bass sounded a little bit recessed and rolled off, but I wouldn't really worry about it since most people these days are using streaming services like Spotify and etc. So again, you'll only notice the recessed and rolled off bass when listening to songs at lower bit rates. And with those streaming services, you're automatically getting those higher bit rates. So again, the bass was nice and punchy. The mids on these though are a little bit more pronounced. And then for the highs, those are pretty much nicely balanced, in a sense where they're not overwhelming or sibilant sounding alike. So in my opinion, definitely on the warmer side. Now for the soundstage, that was open and wide, giving these a nice immersive listening experience. But now here's something that I noticed with my Tw50s, and that is when these are pretty much in standby mode, you can hear a whine in the background. It's very subtle though, and then when you don't hear the whine, you can hear these clicking noises. So I'm not really sure if these are because I got a defective pair or if this is a defect with all the Tw50s out there. Now, if you are a proud owner of a pair of Tw50s, please do let me know in the comments section if you are having this issue as well. So aside from that, these as a true wireless pair of earphones sound very good. You also do have a microphone on these earphones, on actually both earphones, and here's what the microphone sounds like. So this is what the microphone sounds like on the Meizu Pop Tw50. And I'm using the voice memo app on my iPhone 6 to record this audio. Let's now talk about features. So with these earphones you get a number of cool modern day features like wireless charging and touch control. So I don't currently have a wireless charger, so I couldn't show you, but the case of the earphones can wirelessly charge, not the earphones themselves, just the case. And you also get the USB Type-C charging port. So the wireless charging is definitely very convenient to have, especially when you just come home from a long day's work and you want to drop these on a table and have them charged up for the next day without inconveniently having to plug them in. I know, first world problems, am I right? So a huge thumbs up for that. So as I said before, you also get touch control with these earphones. So different taps will control different functions. So for example, if you want to raise the volume, you tap and hold your finger on the right earphone and that will raise the volume. And if you want to lower the volume, you tap and hold your finger on the left earphone and that will lower the volume. So you can also activate Siri by tapping any earphone 3 times. To answer or hang up a phone call, it's 1 tap. Skipping to the next music track is 2 taps on the right earphone, and to go to the previous track is 2 taps on the left earphone. Now the touch functions don't always recognize your taps, so sometimes you do have to go at it twice, but for the most part it works fine. Now pairing the earphones with my iPhone 6 was relatively simple, so you pretty much take the earphones out of the case, then on your phone head on over to settings, make sure Bluetooth is turned on, and then search for Meizu Tw50. Once you find it, tap on it, and now you're pretty much paired, or at least you should be paired. So one thing I noticed when pairing with these earphones is that once you disconnect them from the Bluetooth connection, in order to connect them again, you'll have to manually go back into the Bluetooth settings on your phone and repair them, which can get annoying at times. Now you'll get about 3 hours of battery life with the earphones, and then with the case, you should get about 5 to 6 charges. Charging the earphones takes about 1.5 hours, and then charging the case takes about 2.5 hours. The earphones use Bluetooth version 4.2, and you get a distance of about 30 feet. So as I was 30 feet away from my iPhone 6, I didn't notice any interruptions or any disconnects. In terms of audio and video delay, there is an almost unnoticeable delay. It's around a few milliseconds. If you pay close attention, you'll notice it, but otherwise, no problems with watching YouTube or any video. So let's talk about the hardware. So these ship out with 3 pairs of silicone ear tips. So you have small, medium, and large. and also they ship out with 2 pairs of silicone sleeves, but with the sleeves you only get 2 sizes. So the silicone sleeves have wings on them, which really help in keeping these from falling out of your ears, and I must say that they do a very good job. But now the thing is, it's very hard to put these silicone sleeves on the earphones. It takes quite the effort. And then if you accidentally tear them as you're trying to put them on, that's a whole other story, because these are proprietary and I don't really know where you can get spares from. These also ship out with the USB Type-C cable and of course the case, and then some paper. Now the ear tips that I'm currently using with these earphones are from my Xiaomi noise cancelling earphones, because the ear tips that came with the Meizus are just not large enough for my ears. But otherwise these Meizu ear tips feel pretty good. Now the Meizu case does feel nice in the hand. As you can see in the front you do have the battery indicators, so 4 to be exact. And in the back, if you push that round button, you can see what the battery percentage is at. The case closes magnetically and the earphones fit nice and snug in there with or without the silicone sleeves. The earphones feel nice and significant in the hand. They are housed with these plastic shells. And around the Meizu brand you have the oval shaped LED indicator light. The sound chamber is covered by a metal grille, and as you can see you also have the gold contact points, as well as left and right indicators. So overall very nice quality. Now let's move on and talk about the comfort and fit. So these fit very well in my ears, as I've said before, but mainly with the silicone sleeves. Without the sleeves they still fit well, but they don't stay in my ears as well as with the silicone sleeves. So in short, I don't see myself using these without the sleeves, because with the sleeves I get very good stability. Like, I'm confident that these will stay in my ears and not fall out. Without the sleeves they'll most probably fall out if I make a wrong move. So thumbs up for the fit and stability on these. Now when it comes to comfort, I was using these for about 2 hours, and after about the first hour I started noticing some slight irritation, but otherwise they're nice for a good workout session. And just to mention, I wasn't worried about sweating with them because they are protected with the silicone sleeves. So overall these are a very good pair of earphones, especially with all the attractive features. But again, there is that defect issue that I was speaking about previously, the defect where I was able to hear a whine or some clicking sounds. Now I'm not sure again if that was exclusive to me or if that's a manufacturing defect with all the Meizu Tw50s out there. So if one of you guys are watching this and currently have a pair of these, let me know if you are experiencing the same thing. So if not these, then another pair of true wireless earphones that you might want to check out are the Qbuds W1s. Those are another true wireless favorites of mine, and I definitely recommend those as well. If you were interested in checking those out, I'll have a card posted above of my review on those, and I'll post a link of where you can purchase them in the description below. So guys, that's pretty much it for my review on the Meizu Pop Tw50s. I hope this video review did help you out. If it did, please do leave a like. It does help me out a lot. And if you guys want to see more content like this in the future, please do hit that subscribe button. For now, thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.